Okay, so here's how I approach getting the Latin feel for the song. A lot of it has to do with the bass line. Okay, so again, you're starting in G, but basically you're going C to F, B flat, E flat, A to D, then to G. I use a lot of what's called approach notes. So if I'm going C to F, I'll use something like, or it's up to you, whatever you like. Then I'm going to B flat. So I used a half step approach note to B flat. Next pitch is E flat, so I might use. Okay, so I'm using either whole step approach notes or half step approach notes. Okay, they both work, but one gives a little more tension. The half step gives a little more tension. Okay, so start off with the C, B flat to E flat, A, D to G. Now apply the rhythm to it. In the right hand, you have, hopefully you already watched the other video on voicing, but you have, okay, that's exactly how I voiced it in the other video, but now applying the rhythm, basically I'm just doing my thumb and then the rest of my hand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of bouncing back and forth. So you have, put them together. Okay, so you probably noticed the thumb was walking down from basically going here. Okay, that's the pattern of the thumb. Okay, now to make the montuno, which is this. Same idea of what the thumb was doing earlier, the B flat, A to G, the G to F sharp, and then to the F. Okay, so now all I'm doing is I'm adding them as octaves, and I'm playing with that line. Okay, and then all I'm adding in the middle here is still defining the chords as I've already taught them. So now, instead of doing this, I'm now adding this as a melody note up here, and I'm making up for the other pitches. So I still have my C minor, F7, and now my B flat to the E flat, A minor 7 flat 5, to the D, and then to the G minor. Okay, so you're walking down. Sometimes I like to walk up chromatically just to still give that, it's that octave line that really is distinctive of that style. So instead of walking it down, I like to experiment by walking up. It kind of brings more tension and clashing a little bit. So you just kind of have to fight through that and see if you like it. Okay, sometimes you notice I jumped a little bit higher. So here I started on the B flat to the B natural, which totally clashes, but I love it. I love it. Then I get to the B flat, and I went up to that D flat, which kind of turns that E flat into a dominant 7th chord. But instead of going on the A minor 7 flat 5, instead of using the D, this E flat is the part of the chord. So that's why I chose to jump up to there. And on the D, I played the minor. So playing the F makes it the minor, and then I went up to the F sharp to make it major. And then I'm back home to the G minor. That's kind of how you play the Latin feel. Again, getting that bass line down. And then getting the... And then putting it all together. And that's how you make the song sound Latin.